What's up everybody, Ryan Temp here back again. Here I'm in my SB2M 103 I believe. This is a remodeled SB2M and carry much larger bomb loads. And I am on, I think this is the African Canyon map I believe. No, not quite. I forgot the name of the map. Who remembers them? So, right now our goal is to destroy the attacking enemy ground units. What I want to go for is the bases. Now, judging by the title, you might know I'm dodging fighters like a boss. Yes. I'm gonna get chased by some of them, and I'm gonna show you how to avoid some fighters as well as bomber. So I'm going. I think I'll speed up the video for you, so it's a bit boring at this point. Something shooting at me? Nope. And I'm diving down. I'll put it back into real time now. And I'm approaching the enemy base. On my SB2M 103 I have loaded 2 500 kilogram bombs and 2 250 kilogram bombs. I think that'll be fairly effective. I'm going in for my bombing run now. I like going nice and low to make sure all my bombs land. And I just let hell loose on the base. However, I don't quite destroy it. There's still a tiny annoying smidget of health behind, which is very infuriating when that happens as a bomber. And I guess someone else is gonna get the kill. I decided to call quits now. I'm like, whatever, it's gonna take some time for my bombs to reload. They're not gonna be reloaded in time to kill that base. Likely someone will get it before me, so I decided to go on and find another base. And I know for a fact that even if the base gets destroyed, I think I get some credit for hitting it pretty hard. So now again, period of time where I'm just traversing the whole terrain. I'll turn on the interface. Alright, so now I'm gaining some altitude again. Believe I'm going for another base. Let's see what am I going for. Yep, right there. That's the base I'm going for. Speed it up slightly. I'm gaining some speed for my bombing run. I'm gonna take down that base as well. Yep, time to unleash hell on the base. And only just under 2/3 of its health is taken off. So I'm gonna have to wait until my bombs reload. This is arcade mode, so it's when you get to have reloading ammunition. Sorry. So I'm just gonna gain some altitude again. I don't want to stay too low. When I stay too low, it's a little bit easy for fighters to spot me. So now I notice that, well, the base has been reduced to nearly nothing. I'm gonna go after, am I going after the next base? Thinking of coming back, I believe. So I'm making a turn, go back, get the very last hit on that base. It is so infuriating when bases just lack that one tiny little smidge of health left when you're just about to destroy it. Coming back, diving down a little bit. I'm gaining up on altitude. Come on, let's get that last hit on the base. Yes! Alright, now it's time to go to the next base. That time I dropped a 250 kilogram bomb, so I know I still have my 500 kilogram bombs on. I should be fine. Gonna dive down for some speed. I like to stay in this valley. It's a little bit hard to spot you when you're down here. Although there's not that many kills, and suddenly my gunner starts firing, which tells me I'm being pursued. I'm gonna let you witness some of my stunts. Alright, so I'm just swaying left and right. I really don't want to be shot. See? I'm constantly turning my wings about. That way it's hard for them to get at my engines. As a bomber, if your engines are gone, you are dead. So I'm pulling up, turning about. Do a bomber roll. That's not quite a barrel roll, but it's a bomber roll. We can avoid some of the machine gun fire. I got hit a little bit there. This won't prevent 100% of the machine gun fire, but it'll help you dodge quite a bit of them. So I'm just turning around, and I maneuver this way. Trying to go up. I hope I don't stall. And it looks like I shot it down. So that actually didn't go that badly. My stunts managed to get me out alive. I'm pretty happy. That's probably something you want to take in for any future games. As a fighter, being able to do those stunts, as a bomber, by doing those stunts, you can take off a lot of trouble away from your operations and trying to bomb an enemy base, and just be able to fly with stunts. That is a lot easier to do with SB2M and all of its variants, the 103 like I'm playing now and such, simply because the SB2M is a very maneuverable bomber. You can't do this with something like a B-17 or something that's much later. You cannot do this with the really heavy bombers. When you do this with a light bomber, I guess that's a compromise that SB2M makes. It has a smaller bomb load. It doesn't have that much armor, but it's a lot more maneuverable. So I think it's a good compromise. You can dodge a lot of the enemy fire when you're playing this. So I'm going in for my next kill. Base kill. Not like a kill in the aircraft, but it's pretty good. I got a kill as a bomber on other fighters. Now, what sort of sucks about that is that base got destroyed just before I could get a hit on it. Now it appears I'm being chased by the, hurricane. So I'm doing my stunts again, just turning around, turn, see? By doing this, it's very hard for the fighter to get a good shot at my engines. And other than my engines, I'm a fairly strong armored aircraft. And luckily, an ally comes to the rescue, being pursued. And it's quite dangerous for a hurricane to be this close to a bomber. Most of the times when you ram a bomber, since the fighter is a much lighter aircraft, it gets punished. This one seems smart. He doesn't want to ram me. And also, my gunner is having a lot of trouble trying to target him. Right now, what I should be doing is keeping these stunts up. Can't change my gunner view. Get a few more shots from below. My engines are starting to smoke. Doesn't look good, but I'm trying to hold out for as long as I can. My bottom gunner starts firing. Now the bullets hit. I'm in a little bit of trouble. Just laying all my bombs, go on the ground forces. Destroyed the light tanks and armored cars there. Contributed to the game. And I'm just trying to hold out so my allies over there can get a shot at him. However, I held out long enough. Pretty good. I held out until the game was done, and I didn't get killed. Pretty good. So I think this comes to show that as a bomber, when you're getting pursued by a fighter, it doesn't mean the end of the world. As long as you can pull off some clever maneuvers like I did, you can probably save yourself and give time for allies to come rescue you. So it's a good game. I'm pretty happy that I managed to survive against a fighter pursuing me. So I'll see you guys later. See you on the next video. Ryan Temp out.